Hello class and Dr. Sanchez. This is Corey McCarthy and I will be presenting the performance review process for Burger King Incorporated for the performance management class at Amberton University. The goal of this graduate project is to discuss the advantages of implementing a performance management system as it relates to the needs of Burger King Incorporated. The performance management components will be discussed with regards to the strategic considerations such as the mission, vision, and goals of Burger King Incorporated. This presentation will explain in step-by-step format how Burger King can create and maintain a proper performance management system, thus allowing them to increase their customer base through excellent customer service, feedback, engagement, and retention of employees. Excellence in these categories will result in increased revenue for the corporation. Discussion of the role management and human resources play in planning and implementation will also be a goal of this project. And the final goal is the discussion of the legal risks involved with the implementation of a performance review process for Burger King Incorporated. Expectations of the reader are to understand and explain the concept of a performance management system, to describe the difference between a performance management system and a performance review, to explain the key components that make up a successful performance management system, to explain management and HR's role in performance systems and reviews, to explain how a performance management system can lead to increased revenue for a corporation, and to explain the legal ramifications of improper implementation. Burger King Incorporated is the second largest fast food hamburger chain in the world. They originated in Jacksonville, Florida in 1954 with a desire to provide premium ingredients and a family-friendly dining experience. Burger King has been successful in their goals over the past 60 years due to the increased demand for fast food worldwide, but they have struggled with a few competitive shortcomings. Burger King is facing competitors with pricing and customer service. They are having difficulty finding a competitive edge over these other corporations. Currently, there are more than 16,000 restaurants worldwide. 52% of stores are in the U.S. and Canada. In 2017, the Customer Satisfaction Index was at 77%. Although this is up from previous years, Burger King has the opportunity for improvement in this area. Burger King has a performance management system on a corporate level that is not being bridged down to the franchise level. Burger King's mission statement is to offer reasonably priced quality food served quickly in attractive, clean surroundings. The key points in this mission statement are reasonable prices, quality food, quick service, attractive, clean surroundings. Burger King makes their mission clear. They intend on providing quick service, low cost, quality food in a nice surrounding. This mission does not, however, include friendly customer service. Burger King's vision is to be the most profitable QSR business through a strong franchise system and great people, serving the best burgers in the world. The key points in the vision statement are the most profitable QSR business, a franchise system, great people, and the best burgers in the world. It is important to note that Burger King's vision does not include customer satisfaction. Although they strive to employ great people, they are lacking in a vision of customer service excellence. The strategic plan of Burger King. Strategy. Burger King uses two generic strategies to gain advantage over competitors. Cost leadership, which is a strategy that applies the concept of reducing cost to lower prices, and broad differentiation. This strategy applies unique characteristics to allow the company to stand out from competitors. Burger King uses Porter's model, a five forces analysis. to standardize processes within the competitive quick service restaurant industry in order to reduce cost. Burger King offered a unique twist to the QSR industry with the slogan, "Have it your way." This slogan indicated to customers that they could create the menu they wanted at any given time. In 2014, Burger King changed their slogan to "Be Your Way" in order to give it a personal twist. Strategic plan for growth. Burger King uses 3 plans for growth: market penetration, market development, and product development. Market penetration is increasing franchise development within the current market, and this acts as Burger King's primary growth strategy. The secondary growth strategy of market development provides growth in areas that are considered new to the fast food market. And finally, product development, which is the introduction of innovative products within the company, and this acts as Burger King's least important growth component. In 2014, Burger King launched a merger with the Canadian chain Tim Hortons in the amount of $7.25 billion with the intent of penetrating the Canadian market. In November of 2014, Burger King successfully launched a vegetarian menu to the country of India. Consisting of 6 items that will appease the taste of the culture, Burger King took a step above the other QSR chains with innovative products. This vegetarian menu expanded rapidly to 66 stores over 2 years' time. Burger King put a new spin on chicken with the addition of chicken fingers to the menu. This addition contributed to the increase of stock for the corporation of 17.4%. In-store sales increased by 2.4%. The strategic plan for the future of Burger King includes expansion. Burger King plans to expand delivery services across the globe. They are currently servicing 5 countries, including parts of the United States. Burger King is working directly with the Lime Tray Technologies to ensure their technology is providing the needs of the customers through websites and mobile apps. Burger King plans to accelerate the expansion of QSRs in the international market. The target countries are Russia, China, South Africa, Latin America, Singapore, and Malaysia. Burger King will also minimize company-owned stores and utilize them for product and system testing. 99% of stores are franchise-owned. Risk and issues that surround Burger King. Risks. Ownership has changed hands with Burger King 4 times over the 60-plus years of existence. This creates difficulty in maintaining an efficient performance management system over 16,000 franchised restaurants. A health-conscious public has made it difficult for QSR industries to gain global public trust. Burger King is actively participating in the Kids Live Well initiative. Burger King provides healthier options for children called Crown Meals. These options include low-fat milk and juice options as well as fruit slices instead of fries. Competition with international QSR chains such as McDonald's. Burger King is behind the competition with entering into international franchises. They must now enter an already established market as the competitor. Issues. Burger King's franchise model makes it difficult to ensure continuous flow of performance management policy into each individually owned restaurant. Customer service rating is at 77%. This rating falls short of Chick-fil-A's 83% and several other competing QSRs. Lawsuits also plague the QSR industry with regards to the trademark name. Burger King has fought millions of dollars worth of trademark suits all over the world to defend the title of Burger King and the ownership of the Whopper. Burger King has also been on the losing end of several other lawsuits. In California, Burger King lost $19 million to a class action lawsuit stating they did not provide wheelchair or scooter access to citizens with disabilities. The judge ruled that 86 franchises in the state were denying access to Americans with disabilities. The current financial status of Burger King. High competition is a major contributing factor to the 5-year decline in revenue for Burger King. The below image indicates the decline in revenue from 2012 to 2016 in billions. Burger King generated about $1.22 billion in revenue in 2017. Burger King's revenue has decreased, but their customer base has remained the same. This indicates that customer retention is being maintained. Burger King must act to increase the customer base. With a successful performance management system, Burger King can promote customer service excellence and attract a new customer base. A performance management system is defined as a continuous process of identifying, measuring, and developing the performance of individuals and teams and aligning performance with the strategic goals of the organization. A performance management system allows plans the opportunity to reach results. Performance management is a system that allows an organization to link strategic, operational, and financial goals. It is also a system that will allow an organization the opportunity to continuously monitor and make adjustments to the original plan. Burger King must develop a performance management system that places customer service excellence in the strategic plan and holds each employee accountable for maintaining these service standards. Burger King must prioritize finance to account for the appropriate training costs to reach and sustain this goal. The aims and role of the performance management system. The strategic purpose is linking individual goals with organizational goals and onboarding new employees to the culture. The administrative purpose is providing information to make decisions about employees regarding performance and consequence. Informational purpose is to inform employees about their performance. This also provides info to employees of the position's expectations. Developmental purpose provides the feedback necessary to allow identification of strengths and weaknesses. Organizational maintenance purpose is the workforce planning to allow the organization to respond to the needs within the organization. And finally, documentational purpose, the documentation of departmental and administrative decisions. The key elements to performance. Performance leadership. Operational leaders drive the values and the strategic plan. Operational managers implement and run the process. The management structure, managing cost of quality and effectiveness. Accountability system is the responsibility for self-correction. Performance budgeting is linking finance with the allocated need. Information and knowledge production is the collection of data. Measuring and monitoring the systems and continuous collection and process of data, as well as evaluation, which is the assessment of design and results, fall under this category. Defining performance appraisal. A performance review system describes the employee evaluation process between management and employees. A performance review includes an evaluation of the employee's strengths and weaknesses. The review is an important component of the complete performance management system. Performance review meetings are known as appraisal meetings, and they provide the opportunity for feedback and discussion among employees and managers. Each performance appraisal generally focuses on past performance, present changes, such as compensation, and future goals. Future goals discussed in the appraisal meeting are likely to have a deadline of the next scheduled appraisal meeting. The performance appraisal is considered to be one of the most difficult aspects of performance management because it can be somewhat challenging to discuss deficiencies or opportunities for improvement between the manager and the employee. Burger King's current performance review provides employee expectations on an annual performance review to each of its employees. The corporate performance plan focuses on employee motivation and commitment. Employees are encouraged to bring drive to their position and strive to advance in the organization. Employee training consists of employees being given training guides and handbooks. Employees are trained mainly through shadowing experienced personnel. Employees are given clear expectations and the knowledge of their job responsibilities. There are opportunities for improvement in the current performance review system. Burger King does not assess or document the customer service aspect of performance more than once a year unless management determines that it is necessary. This allows for average or subpar customer service. Burger King does not offer customer service excellence training. Training can bring the level of customer service above average for employees. Burger King Incorporated has had complications with many franchise owners and their response to corporate structure. This has created a disconnect between corporate and the individual franchises. Performance management and performance review. What's the difference? So as discussed, the performance review is only a valuable piece to the entire management system. The performance management system allows for continuous support, coaching, and feedback, and the performance review is a scheduled review of strengths and weaknesses. The systems are similar in that they both require the employee to set and meet goals put forth by the strategic plan of the organization. Both systems work together for the success of the department and in turn the success of the organization to meet their strategic plan. The entire performance management system will lead the employee to successfully align themselves with the organizational goals and maintain that competency in between performance appraisals. Burger King's role in performance management. The organizational role of policies and procedures. Burger King must commit as an organization to provide excellent customer service. Burger King must create the strategic plan to include customer service excellence as one of their priorities. On the manager level, ongoing monitoring and evaluation is necessary. Coaching and objective development is also necessary, and this will be discussed in detail in future slides. Reward and compensation. Burger King's managers must be sure to compensate, recognize, and reward employees that meet or exceed their personal goals in customer service. This will encourage the employee to continue to meet these goals. The employee. Employees must provide feedback to leadership regarding important pieces to the customer service plan. For example, feedback on customer service training will create opportunity to enhance the training program. In personal development, employees must commit to excellent customer service. They must desire to understand Burger King's strategic plan. Human resources, their roles and responsibilities. HR holds a great responsibility in the creation, implementation, and maintenance of a performance management system. The performance management system allows HR to link training with importance throughout the organization. HR utilizes the PMS to recruit and hire appropriately for a position. HR helps to create and satisfy the needs of job descriptions for each position in the organization. HR assists in creating and approval of the selected appraisal tool. This is generally an organizational standard evaluation form. It is the responsibility of HR to ensure the performance management system is used properly and not abused by management through discrimination or error. This protects the organization and the employees from legal matters. The goals and needs of setting a performance management system for Burger King. Burger King currently demonstrates several opportunities for improvement. It is recommended that Burger King adopt similar approaches to the balanced scorecard and the value-based customer-centered models. Balanced scorecard approach will help Burger King to align the day-to-day performance with strategy. Although this approach will create alignment through the franchise stores, it does not provide increased focus on any area of improvement. The value-based customer-centered model will help Burger King to rise above the competitors for customer satisfaction and customer service excellence. It is limited in its ability to expand beyond subjective customer data. This information is not easily obtained nor calculated. These two concepts combined will allow Burger King to link the franchise stores with the corporate structure and goals while giving the customer a voice in expected excellence. Burger King's benefit of implementation. Motivation to perform is increased. If employees are encouraged through training and feedback of a performance management system, they will be motivated to perform well. Definitions of job are clear. With the new mission and vision of customer service excellence, Burger King employees will have the knowledge to achieve the goal. Self-insight and development are enhanced. Self-evaluations will create a mutual review of behaviors and results between the employee and the manager. Employees become more competent. Customer service training and continuous feedback will provide a new skill to the employee. Timely differentiation between good and poor performance. The acquired customer service skills leading to improved results or behaviors are addressed on a regular basis. Employee engagement is enhanced. The performance management system creates an empowered feeling of worth for the organization. Recommendation for implementation of Burger King's performance review process. Prerequisites: performance planning, performance execution, performance assessment, performance review, and performance renewing and recontracting. Component 1, prerequisites. Prerequisites are the actions or organization must take or address before a performance management system is implemented. The two primary prerequisites are knowledge of the mission and strategic goals of an organization and knowledge of the particular job of the employee. The first prerequisite can be satisfied through a strategic plan. This will set an exact definition of the organization's mission, vision, and goals. Each department will then create their own strategy to align with the strategic plan of the organization. The second prerequisite can be satisfied through a job analysis. This is the action of obtaining information about the knowledge, skills, and abilities of the position. The job description will provide this information to satisfy this prerequisite. Burger King has job descriptions in place for each employee. These job descriptions were most likely created from interviews, questionnaires, or observation of the duties required. Burger King must take action to modify their strategic plan. It is necessary to create a mission and vision of excellent customer service throughout the organization. This strategic plan must cascade down in every department to ensure customer service excellence is a priority. Burger King must also ensure customer service training and assessment is added to the job description of each employee in the organization that come in contact or manage individuals that come in contact with customers. Component 2 is performance planning. This consists of a discussion between the manager and the employee that leads to the goals of the employee's performance. This performance planning must involve employee results, behaviors, and a development plan. Results describes the opportunity to determine what outcome is expected of the employee. The results of key accountabilities, objectives, and performance standards should all be addressed. Key accountabilities are defined as the broad job description for the employee. Objectives are defined as the specific tasks identified as achievable by the employer. Performance standards indicate how well the employee has achieved the standards set by the manager. Behaviors describes exactly how a job is performed. Competencies are a type of behavior that is measured by an employee's knowledge, skills, and abilities and how well they are accomplished. And finally, the development plan. This describes the identification of improvement areas and set goals for the employee. Burger King is responsible for active performance planning. It should be required of each employee to be held accountable for the information they receive in customer service training. This will be done by identifying the results, behaviors, and development plan for the competency of customer service excellence. The details of the expectations of customer service competency will be identified through discussion of how the job should be performed. Component 3, Performance Execution. The execution of the performance management system requires participation of the employee with 5 factors and participation of the manager with 5 factors. Employee participation will be at 100% with commitment to goal achievement, ongoing performance feedback and coaching requests, communication with the supervisor, collecting and sharing performance data, and preparing for performance reviews. Burger King must train and encourage employees to participate in goal achievement. Reward and recognition will encourage the employees to meet goals and communicate with managers regarding performance information. Once the goal of excellent customer service is established, the employee will be held accountable for execution. The secondary responsibilities are brought to the table by the employee's managers. The 5 factors that managers are directly responsible for are observation and documentation, updating and revision of objectives, feedback and coaching with employees, providing resources and opportunity participation, and reinforcement of positive and negative behaviors. Burger King management must see to it that performance execution is provided by the employee and themselves. The customer service excellence addition to the performance management system should be the responsibility of the employee with the committed support of the management team. Component 4, Performance Assessment, is the evaluation of how well the behaviors and results were accomplished. The manager and the employee are responsible for accurate evaluation. Performance assessment may be evaluated from many different angles. Through evaluation forms provided by HR, observation, and customer surveys. Supervisors, peers, subordinates, and customers are all key components in performance assessment. It is vital to the performance management system that all parties involved participate in the assessment. This will ensure productive benefit for future results and behaviors. The self-evaluation of each employee is recommended to deter a defensive situation. Self-evaluations allow employees to hold themselves accountable for their own behaviors and results. In the circumstance of Burger King, each individual should be assessed by management, peer evaluation, self-evaluation, and customer satisfaction surveys. Because the desired change is with the customer satisfaction, it is critical to get the input of the customers themselves. Component 5, Performance Review. As discussed previously, a performance review system describes the employee evaluation process between management and employees. As with the performance management system as a whole, Burger King currently demonstrates several opportunities for improvement within the performance review process. It is recommended that Burger King adopt similar approaches to the balanced scorecard and the value-based customer-centered models. Performance reviews based on these models will demonstrate quality characteristics as follows: anonymity, observation of employee performance, feedback interpretation, follow-up, developmental leads, avoidance of survey fatigue, emphasis on behaviors, raters going beyond ratings, and trained efficient raters. Component 6, Performance Renewing and Recontracting, is the final step of performance. It's very similar to the performance planning step. It involves the same mechanisms of results, key accountabilities, objectives, performance standards, behaviors, including competencies of knowledge, skills, and abilities, and development plan. This step differs from the performance planning step because it is a reassessment of how the performance management system was proven successful or faulty. At this point, changes must be made to adapt to the needs of the system. Burger King must be sure to acknowledge when a stage in the process is not working as planned. They must then reevaluate the stage at fault and continue the process. Burger King must create a continuous cycle as processes and strategic goals change. Burger King's coaching process is required for performance reviews. Set developmental goals. Must be reasonable and obtainable. These goals should account for short and long-term objectives. They should also identify developmental resources and strategies. This consists of training, courses, reading material, conferences, and other resources. Implementation strategies is the beginning stage of action towards the goal for Burger King. Observe and document developmental behavior. This is the collection of data from established sources. And also feedback. Feedback, positive or negative, is given based on observation and data collection, and then goals are set once more to continue the cycle. Legal issues and concerns with performance reviews. Burger King must understand all aspects concerning the performance management system. There are legal ramifications for neglecting the law and providing unfair treatment to the employee. Employment at will. Burger King must consider the policy of the company and the public policy before terminating an individual due to performance. Negligence. Burger King must be sure they implement and follow the policy they have written. Neglecting the company's policies results in unfair treatment to employees. Defamation. Burger King is responsible for the information its management wishes to disclose. If information is untrue and ill-represented, Burger King is held accountable for that individual's actions. Misrepresentation. Burger King must remain honest with regards to disclosing untrue, positive information or withholding documentation, unfavorable information. If not, the organization may be held liable for similar incidents at future organizations. Adverse impact. Burger King must monitor the performance management system for adverse implications on the organization. They must be sure to account for fair treatment of all protected classes. And finally, illegal discrimination. Burger King must monitor the performance management system for altered scores of performance due to non-performance factors such as race, ethnicity, sex, etc. HR must also address all complaints regarding possible discrimination concerns. This concludes the performance review process recommended for Burger King Incorporated. Thank you.